Superman.
Black Adam.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're dissecting the post-credit scene in Black Adam.
We established Black Adam as the most powerful and unstoppable force on this planet. The most powerful and unstoppable force in the entire universe has been on the sidelines for too long.
For this video, we're looking at this film's mid-credit bombshell and what it means for the future of the DCEU. In other words, spoilers. What's your take on the Black Adam post-credit scene? Let us know in the comments. The DCEU is at a turning point with several lingering questions. How will Ezra Miller's legal problems affect The Flash? Will Batgirl remain forever unreleased? Will Lex invite Jared Leto's Joker to the DCEU's Injustice League? Henry Cavill's future as Superman has been one of the biggest question marks. In 2018, a year after Justice League hit theaters, rumors started circulating that Cavill was hanging up the cape.
When those talks broke down, all the talks broke down, so Henry could be out.
Yeah, Henry has, of course, played Superman in 3 movies.
Cavill had been in negotiations to make a cameo in the following year's Shazam. Due to scheduling conflicts, a body double was used instead.
I invited another friend. I hope that's okay.
Cavill clarified later that year that the cape was still his. It was merely in the closet. And, quote, "There's a lot of justice to be done for Superman."
Master Kent, you said you'd come. Now let's hope you're not too late.
Many fans felt that justice had been served when Zack Snyder's Justice League was at last given the go-ahead. With conflicting reports about Cavill returning for reshoots, though, his DCEU future remained up in the air.
Kal-El, the last son of Krypton. Remember who you are.
That director's cut aside, we haven't seen Cavill as Superman since 2017. After 5 years, the mid-credit scene in Black Adam definitely confirmed Cavill's status as Superman. Confronted by Amanda Waller via video screen, Adam is firmly told not to step beyond the boundaries of Kahndaq. Adam isn't one to take orders, but Waller has forces to keep him in line.
How's Team 2 holding up?
Team 2, check set point, bravo!
As the call ends, Adam is paid a visit from Cavill's Superman. Rather than open with a punch, Supes offers to talk, for the time being.
Next time they shine your light in the sky, don't go to it.
Although this answers one question about the DCEU, it raises several others. For starters, is Superman working with Waller now? Waller mentioned that she could call in a favor and send people who weren't from this planet.
What makes you think you could control him?
Because getting people to act against their own self-interest for the national security of the United States is what I do for a living.
Seeing as how Superman is originally from Krypton, it'd be quite a coincidence if he showed up the second that Adam got off the phone with Waller. We've mainly seen Waller interact with the Suicide Squad, which she formed out of concern that the next Superman might not share humanity's values.
You know what the problem with the metahuman is? The human part. We got lucky with Superman who shared our values. The next Superman might not.
Now that Superman is back, it makes sense that she would send him to deal with Black Adam, one of the few metahumans who could hold his own against the Man of Steel.
For example, like Black Adam has all the powers of Superman, but Superman won't kill because he has a code of honor and a code of ethics, which we appreciate and love, but Black Adam will kill you.
When did Waller form a working relationship with Superman, though? Waller tells Adam that she could, quote, call in a favor. At the end of Suicide Squad, Waller gave Bruce Wayne information on several heroes to potentially recruit for the Justice League.
Why, Mr. Wayne?
Just like to make friends.
Perhaps Waller reached out to Bruce, who in turn asked Superman to visit Adam. So while they may be on the same side, Superman might not be working for or with Waller per se. However, Black Adam establishes that Waller has ties to Hawkman and the Justice Society of America.
He's been asleep for 5,000 years.
You find us a cell that can hold him, we'll take care of the rest.
Who's on the team?
We imagine that's a newer collaboration. Otherwise, why didn't Waller get in touch with the JSA when all hell broke loose in Midway City and Corto Maltese?
A group of escaped convicts saved a city of millions on the small island nation of Corto Maltese today.
That's my dad.
Superman's wardrobe in the Black Adam mid-credit scene also might mean bad news for Snyderverse loyalists.
It's too late. Oh no.
Emerging from the darkness, Supes is noticeably wearing his signature red and blue outfit. This suit was used in Joss Whedon's theatrical cut of Justice League. For Zack Snyder's cut, the traditional suit was swapped out for a black and silver one, signifying Superman's return, recovery, and personal growth.
All the hopes and dreams of Krypton live in you now.
I'm so proud of you, son.
Warner Brothers was reportedly against featuring the black suit, hence why it wasn't in the theatrical cut. The crew changed the colors when Snyder got to bring his vision to the screen. With Superman still having the black suit at the movie's conclusion, it appeared he'd be sticking with the darker look going forward. Black Adam, coupled with the Shazam cameo, suggests otherwise. Maybe Superman will wear multiple suits now. Maybe the black suit was always a temporary thing. In the comics, Superman only briefly wore the black suit after recovering from the seemingly fatal Doomsday Showdown, helping him to regain his powers.
It's really you, isn't it? How?
Honestly, I don't know. The robots keep calling it a revitalization cycle.
However, the costume change could also mean that Warner Brothers is ignoring the Snyder Cut altogether, considering the theatrical version canon.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate you doing this.
Not at all, Barry. Curious myself.
Yeah, and it's not like a competition, you know?
While fans are still demanding that they restore the Snyderverse on social media, Warner Brothers is apparently resistant. According to Variety, quote, "Studio insiders have lamented that Zack Snyder's Justice League never should have happened. Rather than give the fans more power, the studio may ignore film Twitter and take the DCEU in another direction." Even Snyder sounds confused about what is and isn't canon.
As far as I know, no one's told me otherwise. This is all you're going to get from Zack Snyder's DCEU.
In March 2021, Snyder said, quote, "My Justice League is not canon, right? Canon for Warner Brothers is the Joss Whedon version of Justice League, right? Although Warner Brothers has stood by Whedon's cut as canon, they might be starting to second-guess this."
Well, I knew you didn't bring me back because you like me.
I don't. Not.
A Black Adam trailer received backlash after it featured a clip from Whedon's Justice League.
Before a world of heroes and villains, one power ruled it all.
Warner Brothers subsequently edited the ad, with Dwayne Johnson writing on social media that it had been, quote, "corrected." While this boded well for Snyderverse fans, Superman's appearance in Black Adam seems to indicate that Warner Brothers is sticking to the Whedon cut. We don't know if the black suit will return, but Black Adam and Superman almost certainly will.
You have two choices. You can be the destroyer of this world, or you can be its savior.
It remains unconfirmed if Black Adam will appear in Shazam: Fury of the Gods. If he does, it'll likely just be a cameo with the Daughters of Atlas serving as the main threat.
Children stole the power of all the gods. This is very personal, Billy.
Johnson has pushed for Shazam and Black Adam to receive their own origin stories before they clash. That said, Johnson insists that a crossover will happen, but he didn't indicate when. Considering that Superman has met Shazam and Black Adam, he could be the one who brings the two together.
Will a Superman do then? So you're what this is all about.
By the way, Superman shows up when Billy Batson asks him to drop by the school cafeteria. But when Kahndaq needs a hero, he's out to lunch? Priorities, Supes.
Then be strong. Be good. This is not over then.
Aside from Shazam, the mid-credit scene could also be building up a battle between Superman and Black Adam.
Superman!
Stay here, son.
You fight for the wizard,
I fight for those who can't fight for themselves.
When asked if the hero and anti-hero would ever face off, Johnson said, quote, "Absolutely. That is the whole point of this man. That doesn't mean we'll see them have it out anytime soon." Producer Hiram Garcia said that it wouldn't be a, quote, one-fight situation. The plan is, quote, to craft a long form of storytelling and show that these two characters exist in the same universe.
Where's the most unstoppable force in the universe? Where is he? So we've all been fighting for this moment, so I will say this. Welcome home.
So basically the opposite of Batman vs. Superman. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. If that's the case, the DCEU may finally flesh out Superman more.
My father believed that if the world found out who I really was, they'd reject me.
While Cavill has been great in the role, 2013's Man of Steel remains the character's only solo outing in this cinematic universe. Fans have been demanding a true Man of Steel 2 for nearly a decade now. Warner Brothers reportedly has a, quote, intense desire in making this happen, with Cavill reprising the role, Charles Roven producing, and writers being pursued. Black Adam is just beginning, and this mid-credit scene may mark a new dawn for Superman, giving the character and Cavill overdue justice.
Look, I'm here to help, but it has to be on my own terms.
There's one more question we can't get out of our heads, though. When are Crypto and Anubis gonna duke it out?
Your owner's a hero too?
Anti-hero.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.